It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go!
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Any more questions? Right here.
Jimmie, I was talking with one of the ESPN commentators today, and he said that we were looking ahead to the chase with Kyle Busch having such a great season. One guy that could challenge him, obviously Jimmie Johnson, two-time defending champion, and he talked about the relationship between you and Chad Knaus and how well you work together. Can you expand on a little bit what makes you guys so successful? Is it because your guys are so much alike, or maybe you're different? But why do you guys always thrive in pressure situations, it seems like?
We probably couldn't be more different than two people on this planet. And I think that alone is a huge advantage for us, because the areas where I feel I'm strong, areas that he is weak, and vice versa. So we fit well together. We really do. And I think another big part of our success, a contributing factor to our success, has been the fact that we've been real honest with one another, and sometimes to a fault, but we've been able to tell each other what we think over the years. And there was a real tough time that we had in 2005, and Rick sat us down over the winter, and we had one of those meetings, and we came out of there feeling accomplished, that we got everything out on the table. We said what we needed to, and Rick helped us with that and kind of pushed us over the edge. We've always been honest with one another, but man, it's tough when you get to challenging points to really speak your mind. And through our experiences, we've been able to do that. And there are times when I climb out of the car and I'll look him in the eyes and say, man, I just didn't do it for you today. And he believes me. And there are times I get out where I say, man, I did all I could. It was a car problem. We trust each other and know each other so well that now over the years we can, that honesty can work and be there. So, and one other credit to Chad is, I don't think there's anybody in the garage area that works as hard as he does. And it's a bold statement, and I don't want to take anything away from the other great crew chiefs and teams that are out there, but the guy just never stops working. And times this year the workload has been there, but we may have been working in the wrong areas, and now it seems like we're working in the right areas and getting speed out of that.
I figured I'd ask this just because that previous question was a good segue with your success. You would be the only driver to match Cale Yarborough with the 3 championship wins in a row. Do you think about that at all? Do you think about that record, and is that something you have your sights set on?
Yes and no. I mean, the thing over the years that I've really been comfortable with has been just doing what I can do. And I can't change the stats. I can't change luck. I can't change what goes on the track. In 05, after everything went like it did, I mean, we're so close again and lost championships. So I just really found some comfort in doing all that I could. And if the team did all that they could and I did all that I could, that's it. I mean, there's nothing else you can do. And we did that in 06 and we won. We did it again in 07 and we won. So I really feel if where we are as a team, where my talents are as a driver, the pit stops, the crew chiefing, if we do our jobs, we'll have a chance. And that's all you can ask for. I mean, luck and all those other things, you can't lose sleep over it. I will. I'm saying this now, it's easy because we're not in the middle of the chase, but I mean, as time goes on, I'm doing a better job at worrying about the right things. And winning 3 in a row would be great, but I'm not going to worry about it. Try not to worry about it yet. And if and when that does come into my mind, I'm just going to keep falling back on the fact that I need to do what I can do, and if it falls in place, it falls in place.
Have another one right here.
Jim, just to clarify something, you had that meeting with Rick Hendrick in 2005, Rick, you and Chad. Was that after the season or during the season? And would you characterize that maybe as like the turning point in your guys' relationship, or when you took it maybe to the next level?
Yeah, it certainly was a point where we took it to the next level. I'm recalling after it was like my 30th birthday, so it was in September, mid-September. I remember that was really the start of the conversations. Then it went in through the winter as well, and so there was a 3 or 4 month period of time where we're dealing with tough times, not performing like we wanted to. We still finished well in the points. We were 5th, went into the last race of the year in 2nd, if I remember right. Blew a tire and crashed, so we still would have had a good finish. But September is when our counseling session started with Dr. Hendrick, and by the time January came around, we were in great shape.
Dustin Long, Landmark Newspapers. Jimmy, just to look at Jeff, I mean, he's still in the top 10 in points, so it's not a horrible season. But from your vantage point, is it puzzling to see him with the inconsistency that he seems to have had at some of these tracks? And is there get to be a point where, as a teammate, you can only do so much because driving styles differ, the cars differ, and you can only help somebody like that so much in a case like that?
If I didn't struggle like I did at the start of the season, in the first third of the season, I'd probably give you a different answer. But right now with this car, it is so tough to have it right all the time, and I think it speaks to what the 18 car has done, and even the 99 on the stretches they've been on. But if you look at even the 9 car, they hit the sweet spot for a while, and then it was gone. So it's really tough to maintain whatever it is with this car. And as time goes on, we're all getting smarter, and we'll do a better job at it. But in general, I'd say no, it's not. It doesn't puzzle me too much that Jeff has had the ups and downs. Now, watching him at Watkins Glen finish 30th or 29th, that puzzled me. That's a track where Jeff Gordon is a road course driver. He can pick it up and make stuff happen. So that one did puzzle me. But outside of that, I mean, this car will drive batty, and it does.
Before we get started for our pole sitter, if we do not have any more for Jimmy, we'll excuse him.
That's awesome.
All right, Jimmy, thanks a lot.
Yep, you got it.
All right. We're joined now by our pole sitter, Brian Vickers, driver number 83, Red Bull Toyota, 5th pole in 150.